Hi, everyone. Please enjoy this free preview of our Special Forces rewatch. Axel and I enjoyed covering season 4 so much that we decided to go back and watch season 1 again. So we will be doing 2 episodes a week in one episode. So this is Special Forces season 1, episodes 1 and 2. If you'd like to hear the rest of the season, which will drop weekly, please join us on the $8 tier by clicking subscribe on Apple Podcasts where you listen, or you can sign up at patreon.com/littlemissrecap. You can also join us on Supercast. The links are in the show notes. Please enjoy this preview, and we look forward to having you with us on this ride. Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy Archer. I'm your host. I'm here today with my Gen Xer in arms, DS, Axel Foley.
Yes, now.
Hi, Axel.
We're back.
We're back.
Hi, Amy.
We're back.
So excited. I loved watching these episodes. Man, I was back. I'm back in camp.
Never did I think that I would have so much in common with Kate Gosselin, but here we are.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Kate.
When she's melting down, and Beverly Mitchell, when they're just crying the entire time, I'm like, this would be me on Special Forces.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a lot to get through.
Yep.
We're going to do 2 episodes at a time. This is Special Forces season 1. It began in January of 2023, which was not that long ago.
Not at all.
2 years, they pumped out 4 seasons.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know.
Well, it's only 11 days and they just yell at them. So
that's true. That's true. So what did you think about it? Like, I have to say personally, and tell me if you agree, that I wish I watched this first because it showed me how it works and what they're doing. And I lost some of that context going into season 4 cold.
I agree. They did a much better job of establishing everything for us.
Mm-hmm.
What was going on, the location, the process. There's no winners. They do it right. Like they went into it a bit more, and it brings me back. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure I watched most of all of this.
Okay.
But to me, I have gone through that eternal sunshine machine and just erased my mind.
Oh, you don't use the Men in Black thing? What, guys, let us know, what movie reference do you use to refer to your memory being gone?
See, all my pain comes from past relationships, Amy. So I have to. That's the one I use.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
oh,
I know.
God.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so the cast. Let's talk about them real quick. Danny Amendola, is that his name?
Danny Amendola.
Now, you know him, I'm assuming.
Oh, of course.
Jets?
Patriots wide receiver, multiple Super Bowl winner.
Oh, why did I think he was with the Jets? Am I an idiot?
No. Actually, he may have. Was he on the Jets for a little while back?
I thought I looked him up and it said Jets, so I assumed that you would have it covered.
He may have been. He's known for the Patriots.
Okay.
There's a lot of the NFL, of course, has a lot of cross-pollination of guys on the team for like, he never starred on the Jets. I think he may have played a little bit. He's known for being, remember the Patriots won all those Super Bowls and they always had a short little white guy playing wide receiver that Tom Brady could throw to. He was one of them.
Okay.
Wes Welker was another one. There's like a series of little white guys that Tom Brady liked to throw to.
It's such a Gen X thing to be like, oh, sports, I'll let Axel cover that. I know my wheelhouse. That's not it.
Yeah.
Mel B. Now, this is, you're speaking my language a little more. Spice Girl, know her well. Okay. Of course. She's gorgeous.
She is. Yeah. She's tough.
Hannah Brown. I had no clue. Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, man. Even when you say it, my heart flutters a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
You're into her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was, she was a great Bachelorette. She was great.
She had to be
one
early
of the best
on.
Ever. Middle late, I would say, actually, but there's been a lot since, but she broke the mold. She was fantastic.
She had to have been young because she's only 27 now.
Yeah, she was young. I think she was maybe 23, 24, maybe.
I only watched one season of The Bachelorette, and it was with that woman who married the guy Ryan. He was a firefighter.
Oh,
Tristan.
that was the number one. That was the first one ever.
Yeah, that's the one I watched.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen them all. I've watched
Okay.
them all.
Really?
Actually, there's only one season of the two seasons of The Bachelor that I didn't see. The first season of The Bachelor and 2 seasons ago of The Bachelor. They had a really boring guy on, Zach,
Okay.
who I couldn't stand. I love
Okay.
that show.
Did
Yeah.
you watch The Golden?
I did a little, but we've gone off and the whole franchise has gone downhill. But
Yeah.
they're trying to rejuvenate it with you know who
It's going to get worse.
is coming on.
Yes.
Mormon TikTok lady is coming
Yes.
on. So
I
that's going to
love
be
Taylor
hilarious.
Frankie Paul, but like I love her for who she is. And I don't think she's going to take this seriously at all. But I don't think we can't talk about this. Okay. Tyler Florence. He's a celebrity chef, I guess.
Food truck road trip. That's how I know him. I've watched many seasons of it.
Kate Gosselin, of course. Original Karen.
Did you watch that show?
Of course I did. Yes.
I loved it.
I love how she's like, I look back on it and I was a total bitch. We're like, yeah.
That was really right away. I liked her for that. I was like, okay.
Yep. I don't like her because she abused her son, but we'll talk about it later. Dwight Howard, MBA. Do you know him?
Of course. Very famous for on and off
team.
Oh yeah, multiple.
Wait, let's see if I can name a
winner.
basketball team. The Lakers.
I think yes. Yeah, he was on the Lakers with Kobe Bryant, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And I know the Bulls.
I don't know basketball as well as football.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he was on the Lakers. I do know some off the court stuff that happened with him recently.
Oh, okay.
Which I was doing some other research on. We'll hit that when we get into it.
You're always doing your research. Montel Jordan.
Oh, this is how we do it. It's Friday night.
I'm like, he's still alive. I didn't even hear from this guy for like 30 years. But then again, I am frozen in time 30 years ago as well. So
the world ended on January 1st, 2000. The world just stopped. That's
no, it actually ended December 12th, 2006, because that's when my kids were born.
Oh, okay.
And I just lost the next 15 years. Gus Kenworthy. I have no idea who this guy even is.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. TBD. Nastasia Lukin.
Oh, yeah.
Lukin, am I saying her name right?
Yes, yeah. Very famous.
Now, Carly Lloyd, I know. She's a famous soccer player.
Women's
soccer player.
Yes, I know of her.
Okay. Beverly Mitchell.
Yes.
Do you remember her from Seventh Heaven? Did you watch Seventh Heaven?
I was not a Seventh Heaven fan. I did not watch the show. But I know who she is, though, because I knew of the show.
Yeah, and Stephen Collins turned out to be a real perv.
Mostly, I know, but I know the show. Isn't that the Jessica Biel show?
Jessica Biel was on it.
Okay. So I definitely would have to say that when I knew most of the show, when she decided that she didn't want to be known for that anymore, and she was in Maxim, and she was like, did some pictures in Maxim, and then I became more aware of Seventh Heaven.
Okay, got you. Okay, Kenya Moore?
Yes. Know her.
Housewife?
Definitely. And also some very recent. She, like Dwight Howard, had some juicy post this show stuff happen. Okay. She recently got fired from the show.
Okay. Wow. What was she on? New York?
Atlanta.
Okay. Mike Piazza. Now that's one I know.
Yeah.
Wasn't he involved in the Seinfeld episode of The Spit?
Yeah.
Is that him?
No.
That was not Mike Piazza.
That's Keith Hernandez.
Oh, Keith Hernandez, yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's like 20 years before. Like, well, no, 10.
But I know
maybe
Mike
like
Piazza.
10 or so.
I can't tell you what team he's on, but I know that name.
Yeah, I think wasn't he Mets and Yankees?
Is
but
he
mostly
a catcher?
Yankees. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I'm more football than anything else, but I do know him, and I also did look up his net worth, which is over $100 million.
Yeah, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of the 1980s Yankees and like early 90s because my parents were obsessed. But that's where my baseball knowledge ends.
Yeah.
Dr. Drew Pinsky. Oh, God.
Oh, yucky.
The mooch. Anthony
Mooch.
Scaramucci.
Scaramouche,
What?
Scaramouche.
Jesus. And then Jamie Lynn Spears.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's she's the most complicated for me.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
that's a whole lot of stuff happening there.
I agree. So, first off, episode 1, test of character. I just want to say Rudy looks radically different and he definitely has aged better. I don't like this version of him. He's got like more muscle mass and he's like, I don't know, like a
I
gym rat. I don't know. Mm-mm.
not as not no glasses this
No,
episode.
no glasses. No.
That's what I was gonna say. No,
He
it's not the same.
he
It's not the same.
definitely had a glow up to
Yeah,
recently.
and you know what? Some dudes just get better looking as they get
Yeah.
rough and looking and
Yeah.
older. Like the more the wind hits his face, the better looking he gets.
Ethan Hawke is one of them.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon is one of them.
Okay, I can see it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're in a remote location in Jordan. They're
This is
all
awesome.
they're all on a train going there, and all of a sudden it starts blowing up, and I just wrote, "What is happening?"
They threw him
And
right in.
they arrive on the line, and Rudy is like, "For the next 10 days, we fucking own you!" Like he is coming at this real hot. Very
Yeah.
different than the Rudy of today, who's like pensive and really just a
He's
different
working his character out.
kind of
Yeah.
man. So he says, you will suffer individually and together, and that's the only way to get through. So they start introduction to special forces is they start by running 2 miles in 100-degree heat, and that would have put me out right there.
Oh man, yeah. That was not good.
No,
That
Kate
my son
Gosselin.
joined me to watch this morning and he was like, "Oh God."
Oh, could he do it?
No, 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 no way.
See,
But
I
he's getting
think,
used to it
how old is
running it.
he?
He's 13.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because when I was like 10 or 11, I think I had the false confidence to think I could have done this. But by the time I was 13, reality was setting in, as was
Yeah.
some weight issues. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
can't do it.
That's when, yeah, because he's like me. He's getting big and it
Mm-hmm.
comes at different sizes. So
Yeah.
he's like, sometimes it goes wide and then he goes up right. So
Yeah.
and now he's kind of a little bit of both. And he just started basketball too, where he's
Mm.
getting into running.
Yes.
So he was kind of
Yes.
like, but yeah, no, I
Yeah.
would, there's actually only one thing in these two episodes for the first time that I think
You could do.
I could do. Yeah,
Well,
I could
don't
have done
forget,
it
we
with no
could have done the Buried Alive finale.
That's true.
We could have done that's one thing we
The
could have
mud
done.
was cooler than the heat. I would have gotten into that mud.
So Kate Gosselin is like dying, and she says her 6 kids turned 18 this year and they are leaving her soon. So she most recently was in the news when John Gosselin he did like a documentary about his oldest son, Colin. Did you see
Okay.
this?
No, I didn't.
So Colin is, I'm probably going to have this wrong and I apologize, guys. Please correct me. I think he's one of the multiples. And he was
Okay.
in her words, he was a problem child. Okay. He probably just was differently abled or learned differently.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like if a kid had ADHD in school, we labeled them as bad kids when I was
Yeah.
growing
Of
up. And that's
course.
probably what
Yeah.
was happening here. So she was really abusive to him, physically abusive to him.
Ooh.
At one point, she sent him away to like some kind of, quote, bad school or whatever. And John didn't know where he was and couldn't get a hold of him. And then, like, Colin, I think, wrote to John, and John went and got him out of the school. So Colin is, I think, the only one. There's one of the older girls, too, who talks to John. And they're like, Kate's a monster. She was abusive and she was horrible.
Oh,
And yeah.
that's so sad. That whole thing.
And they show in this documentary, like, they
Terrible.
show video clips from the show that if you look at it through the lens of
Of
Kate was
that.
abusing this kid, you can see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's bad.
No, I mean, I think that was definitely. I mean, she is the prototypical Karen, right? Like the
Yeah.
hairstyle. I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm watching the show. I always just had more empathy. Like, this is so many fucking kids. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
anybody would be, and and physically what it put her through was an aspect of that show that I remember a lot of.
Yeah.
So I always kind of gave a lot of leeway, and it's the cameras, but as time went on, it became evident that they were tied to this thing that was giving them the ability to survive. They needed it for money, but they hated it, and then it was the whole thing just became an example of when,
reality TV
when
goes bad.
Yeah, I was going to say when getting real goes wrong, when keeping it real goes wrong. I messed it up.
She
But yeah, it was
says,
sad. It was all sad.
yeah, I agree. So she says, my kids she's on the ground crying. And she says, my kids are older now and I could pursue things I want to do. And I'm like, what? Take up crocheting or needlepoint or be like me and get into baking or something. What are you doing? Start a podcast. This is what you're doing as an empty nest thing?
Well, this is what she knows. Reality TV is her reality, right?
So Rudy says, you're in for a world of shock and pain. Okay, Rudy. Did you know Billy's name is Billy Billingham?
I love it. I mean, my name's Billy, so I wish my name was Billy.
Billy Billingham. So they are the directing staff. So address us as staff. And Remy. So there's this guy, Remy.
Right.
I don't know his last name. I don't have it written down here, but he is, there's no Q in this episode.
We have Remy. Q is not right. We have Remy instead.
Yeah. So Remy goes,
which I think we're going to get Q this season though, because I saw like a casting, it did say that he was in this season. So maybe there's a switch because Remy was pretty front and center.
Okay.
Don't you agree? Like he was doing a lot of the talking.
Yes.
He was in the P tent with them.
It was
a change.
I love how he goes, stand still and don't move. This isn't TikTok. Okay, so they have to dive in this pool and lift themselves out. I would be out. I cannot. I don't have the arm strength to lift this meatball body out of a body of water.
Too hot.
I just don't.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. It's just.
Then they have to rub themselves in the sand, and it's called a sugar cookie. That's not what a sugar cookie brings to mind.
This is not the holiday spirit.
So they go over the rules. Billy says you can voluntarily withdraw. If you should die, that's nature's way of saying you failed. I mean, isn't that true of all things? If you die, you failed.
Pretty much. That's the end.
Yep.
It's quitting time.
So they do a lot more scene setting here. Like I said, for example, we learn that the duty recruit makes sure everyone's on time, that they get on the line, they have everything they need, and they're the designated speaker for the group. And Jamie Spears is the first duty recruit.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Gosselin is all like, is the water chlorinated? And she really starts complaining. And I was like, oh, this is why they called her the first Karen. Because she's just, is the water chlorinated? You're lucky it doesn't have piss in it at this point.
I know.
So she says, she tells the camera, I'm realizing now that when I'm upset, I really verbalize it and I don't really shut up and everything is a problem and I'm really negative. And I didn't realize this until I was looking back and watching my show. And I was like, you're horrible.
Yeah, this is what she does. Okay. But then again, I also felt like that's me. I felt like because my wife was walking in and out of the room and I kind of look over at her while she said this. I was like, when I'm sick or something like that, I am the worst. I am like, oh my God, I think my throat's and she's like, honey, you're not gonna die. Just say like sometimes she'll come up to me. Yeah, she'll just be like, just say it. Just say what you think. And I'll be like, I think I'm dying, honey. It's over, okay? I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't want to go to the hospital.
And it's like you have a sinus infection.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be like, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that's part of why I married her, because she's very scientific. She knows these things. I trust her opinion.
Timmy, like I said, he can cut the tip of a finger off and super glue it back on and not even make noise about it. But then if he has a cold, the whole house must come to an end. Like, really? Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies, today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy, maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit, because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah, but maybe he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes. All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Yep. So Billy says when he did selection, 283 started and only 7 finished.
Wow.
Okay, the first exercise is they have to backwards dive from a fucking helicopter. Yeah. No. Kate Gosselin, crying upon even seeing the helicopter, just starts weeping. Mike Piazza goes first. He says he's been struggling with retirement. I have a note here. Was he on the Mets? Okay. For some reason, I thought you would know this. As Foxy is giving Kate Gosselin instruction, she's just sobbing.
Oh, yeah. She was not doing well.
She can't swim. Why would they let somebody who can't swim do this?
Well, I mean, she had a very good life jacket on, though. I think that as soon as she hit, she was very buoyant. She came right back up.
I mean, so would I. I would be as well, but I don't know. I just felt like this was a real risk to take.
This is a real. The thing I was thinking about the whole time here is I'm thinking about the helicopter pilot. This is a lot of trips on where you're just hovering. Like this is dangerous.
That's a good point.
They're picking each person up and coming. Like they didn't even put like 5 of them in there and sit them in the back. They were like one by one going with the helicopter. Did they have multiple helicopters? This must have taken hours to do this.
Leave it to you to
just
point out the
sound of the helicopter.
Point out the helicopter pilot.
But could you imagine you're sitting there and you have to listen to this fucking whoop, 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 like the helicopter near you?
That would drive me crazy. I've never been in a helicopter and never would.
No, the only thing I've ever been in is the Goodyear blimp.
You were in the Goodyear blimp?
Well, funny story.
How old are you? You have so many experiences.
I'm only 51.
Jesus.
51. My grandmother. So my grandmother, you'll love this story. I'll take a little detour here. My grandmother left school. When she was in like 5th grade, she was pulled out of school to take care of her brothers and mostly her brothers to help her mother because both of her parents were lawyers and worked.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Her mother even, right?
Yeah.
But my grandmother had special needs and she was pulled out of school. This is who her siblings became. One was the CEO of Goodyear, which is why I rode in the Goodyear blimp.
Wow.
One was the head of programming for NBC in New
Wow.
York.
Okay.
One was one of the inspirations for the Mad Men and wrote the Burger King Have It Your Way and about 10 other jingles that were
Wow.
super famous. And
So
these are all
these were they would be your
my
great
second
aunts.
uncle, I guess,
Your
or something.
great aunt and your great uncle. Your
Is that,
grandmother's siblings would be your
right.
great uncle's great aunts.
These are all my great uncles.
Oh, all uncles.
Those are my 3 great uncles that my
Wow.
grandmother basically raised because she was pulled, and then they never really helped her when they got
I was
super
going to
rich.
say, did they take care of her?
No, they didn't.
Shocker.
They really didn't. And but my great uncle was the CEO of Goodyear, and we went to some little place. I think it was like some little airport in New Jersey.
Did you start screaming, "Oh, the humanity" when you got on the blimp?
I can remember it to this day. It was super scary.
Yeah.
And it brought me, and you remember in Indiana Jones when they go into the Zeppelin?
Yes. Yes.
That I was in the movie theater like, oh my God, I was in one of those.
Okay.
Like that's how it was. It's like just rocks. It's so scary.
I was also glued to the tragedy of the Hindenburg as a child, of course.
Which coincidentally, my stepfather, who was 25 years older than my mother when he married her, saw the Hindenburg when he was living in Newark and watched it go over him. And then it just soon after that caught on fire. A lot of Jersey stories. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you feel the pain of the helicopter pilot here because he's got to listen to Kate Gosselin sobbing. But you know what? She does it. And I was like stunned because there's no way you would have gotten me out of that helicopter. You could have drop kicked my face and I would not have gone.
Ooh, I wouldn't have gotten in the fucking thing. Yeah.
Tyler Florence compares being a chef to being in special forces for real. No.
What?
No. He is so arrogant.
He's such a cheese dick. He's like this on the food. He's pretty much known for this.
Okay. I have no idea.
He's pretty much known for being like, just look at his face. He looks like a prick.
Right? Yeah, he looks like a face that is very punchable.
Yes, it is.
Remy makes him bear crawl, and I'm happy for that. Kate Gosselin has a neck injury. She's being checked out by the medic. She's like, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Yeah, okay. Okay, you don't want to go home. They throw her into this Jeep. Now she has a suspected broken neck and she's in a Jeep going like this, like bobbing up and down all over the place.
Hey, like, wow. What are you going to do? You're out there.
Jamie Spears. So Kate Gosselin, does she leave at this point? I think so, right? She's done.
Yeah. And then they later on say her, and I looked this up too, her neck was not broken.
Okay.
But she was injured. She did have like a neck pull, like a ligament pulls.
Oh, like neck. A Kathleen Peterson situation where she had like something in there and then
it wasn't that long lasting. But
okay.
No, there's no owl involved.
So Jamie Spears says this high intensity water situation reminds her of the worst thing that has ever happened to her. And she starts vomiting. She does it, but she starts vomiting. Her body remembers, like she's having a physical reaction here.
She is walking trauma. That is real. Just looking at her face, you can see it on her whole family. And we all know the stories.
Yeah. Her parents are trash.
So sad.
And by trash, I mean terrible people. She rescued her 8-year-old daughter. She'll tell the story in a minute, but she's cracking and she wants to see her kids, and that's where we get with her. So in the P tent, Rudy says Tyler Florence is a bunch of swagger and a bunch of bullshit.
True.
See, Rudy he knows. He calls it like he sees it. Mm-hmm. They pull Jamie Spears into the P tent for tactical questioning. She says her daughter had an accident and she had to propel herself into a pond. And she says, it's like my body remembered this. She said, my 8-year-old drowned. I couldn't get to her. The paramedics had to pull her out. They laid her beside me. She wasn't breathing. She was blue. They were working on her and then they got a pulse. And I just wrote, this poor woman. I couldn't even imagine. Like my dog got attacked by a pit bull that jumped out of a window and attacked my dog, but we were able to stave it off. And I'm traumatized from that.
I know.
Can you imagine something happening to your child, God forbid, and then...
Have you ever had anything water happen with your girls? Anything like that?
No, you know what I did? My dad lived next door and he had an above ground pool. And I said to Timmy, I am teaching these kids to swim because I had a student whose son drowned when I was teaching her. Accidentally, he wandered out into the backyard and drowned in the pool. So I made it my mission to teach my kids how to swim. So from the time they were 2 or 3, they were very good swimmers.
Yeah.
Because I was so paranoid about it.
Yeah, Perry, my wife, she was a swimmer. She loves swimming, so she was really into that. One time when Lachlan was he was less than 3, my mom came and visited, and we were at the hotel, and we were all done in the pool. He had gotten back into his clothes. We had all gotten back into our clothes, and but we were like sitting by the pool, and for some reason he just walked over and he just jumped right in the pool.
Oh my God.
So I just jumped in the pool with all my clothes. I just took one step.
Yeah.
I didn't even hesitate. I grabbed them and nothing happened, and I pulled it, but I'll never forget it.
When the girls were very small, I was doing my MFA program. I'm talking, they were like a year old, maybe a little bit over, and they were going to the YMCA and they were giving them swim lessons there as well. And they had Parents' Day where you could come and sit in the balcony and watch them in the pool. And I saw Samantha go bloop, right under off the edge, and the lady didn't see her. And I stood up and started screaming, and she turned around and had her.
Okay.
But I was like,
yeah,
it's water is, it just terrifies me the whole time. I'm a great swimmer. So I made sure to teach my girls to swim. But like growing up, I mean, I knew people in my neighborhood who couldn't swim and had pool. Like, it's just a scary situation. You never know what's going to happen.
True. Yeah, I learned the hard way getting my ass kicked on the Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes sense. I'm a really good swimmer.
Yeah. Yep. So she had this incident happen, and Billy says, boy, these DFs with their psychology degrees here. He goes, she's here. You need to leave the past in the past, okay?
Yeah, they were not giving great, the insights were not flowing in these episodes, I have to say.
This feels like some boomer parenting.
Yeah, they got coached up how to do this better. Yeah. Let's see how it'll be interesting to see how it evolves.
I agree.
Like they open up more.
I agree. And Remy says, what do you want out of this? And Jamie says, I just want to feel like I'm worth something. And he says, why do you feel worthless? And she says, when I work to get something of my own, it never works. Yeah. I'm proud of my sister, but I feel like I really don't have anything for myself. And Billy's big insight here is, let's go forward. Leave the past in the past.
That's what I keep saying.
So did she she never had a singing career, right?
No, well, she did. She had a kind of.
Who was the one who was lip syncing on Saturday Night Live and it went awry? Was this her?
That was Ashley Simpson.
Ashley Simpson. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
No, she had a bigger career as an actress on Nickelodeon and Disney Channel shows, Jamie Lynn Spears. So she did have her own career. She was, for a while, she was, known for being herself. But again, you're never going to get out of the shadow of.
No,
Britney
I
Spears.
agree. Dr. Drew is real dehydrated and not feeling well. And he goes to the medic, and I wrote, he looks dead. Is he dead? No, he's not dead yet. Okay.
I was so happy that we got nothing of him because I hate him too. We're on the same boat with this one.
So it's 11:30 at night, and they're being called to the parade square. 11:30.
Too late.
What?
I'm chilling under the blanket. I'm watching TV.
I'm dead asleep by that time. So there's a spot check to see if their canteens are full. And if they're not, they have to dump water on each other. Then they have to do the monkey bars. And Rudy says they are being punished for their lack of water discipline.
Yeah.
And
but the water over the head doesn't seem so bad in the desert, though,
not in the heat. No.
This is the one I didn't get. I was like, that's not really that
is
bad.
That the one you could do?
No. The one I could do you'll be surprised, maybe comes later.
So Beverly Mitchell has a meltdown, but she says she won't quit. And she and Jamie are just sobbing together at camp. Yeah. And let's just make it through the night. And I wrote, meanwhile, Dr. Drew is medically withdrawn because he looks like he's dying. Good. Goodbye. Yeah. Goodbye. All right. Episode 2. We open with Jamie having a breakdown about her kids. And Mike Piazza he is like the dad on set here.
He is.
He is. We catch him a couple times being like, it's okay. You got this. You know, come on, you could do it.
Well, he was like a team captain guy. That I do know about him. He was like the rah-rah guy, like kind of the lunch pail, you know, like, yeah, let's do it. We can do it.
Yep, I could see that. She tells the camera, I was 16 and pregnant and being called a slut and a whore. And I was determined to be a good mom. And Mike tells her, you'll go, and he's dead on with this. He goes, you'll go home. Your kids won't even like really care that you're there. And in 2 days, you'll be regretting it.
So true. So true, though.
So true.
Truer words have never been spoken. Whenever someone on a reality show says, I want to go home to my kids, I'm always hoping someone will say to them, it's going to be great for the first 10 minutes. And then they're going to start, but it's just normal life. Like your kids are going to be okay. This is an excuse.
Yep.
Keep working.
Yep.
You know, like you're here to make TV.
So the staff are making fun of Beverly Mitchell and they say she should have went on a baking show. They like Montel Jordan. They say he's respectful and he's humble.
By the way, he is fucking huge.
I know.
He's 6'8".
No, is that him that's 6'8"?
Yeah. He is. Dwight Howard is 6'10", and Montel Jordan
I'm like, there's
6'8".
a basketball player who's pretty tall. Okay.
But he's bigger than Dwight Howard. Like he's actually physically wider than Dwight Howard. I was surprised. He is a big dude.
I have a confession to make to you. It's Amy's math confession, okay? Timmy and I were watching the John Lennon documentary about the murder, and they showed the mugshot of Mark David Chapman, and he was against the height lineup. I'm almost embarrassed. And I said to Timmy, he's 6'9". And Timmy's like, he's 69 inches, Amy.
Now I'm starting to think, wait, did I ever know? Did I know this? I have to see it now.
And I had to pretty much go 5 times. Oh, he's 5'9".
I don't blame you.
Okay.
Wait a second. As a fellow awful math person, I cannot blame you on this. I feel you on this. I would make the same mistake.
This giant running around. I don't know. Okay.
Wait a second, though. But when you're in a convenience store and you see that measuring stick as you're walking out, because it's so if somebody robs the place, they know how tall they are.
Yeah.
That's
your jersey coming through right there, by the way. Yeah.
That's why it's there. But that is 6 foot. I don't know if I ever knew that myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt pretty dumb in that moment, but hey, whatever.
Don't feel too dumb, because who needs math? We got books to read.
So now they have this thing where they line them up strongest to weakest. And Foxy says it shows us ego and lack of confidence. Dwight Howard thinks he's the strongest. He gets up in the front.
Yep.
He tells the camera, I'm one of the greatest players who ever played. And Beverly Mitchell puts herself last.
Yeah.
She tells the camera, my peers rose and did well, and I was left behind. Tyler is insufferable. He put himself number 3 because he thinks he's so strong. I'm like, dude, you are not. Okay.
No.
So the exercise they have to do is cross the 300-foot wide ravine on 2 wires. Is this the exercise you thought you could do?
No, there is no effing way. This is similar to what we saw last season, where it's the ropes are not, it looks easy.
You have to have like a strong core to keep your body straight. And I don't even know if I have a core.
Yeah, what is a core? I think of an apple.
Ask your wife. Let us know.
Was it Foxy that went across that was doing it?
I think so.
Yeah,
it wasn't Rudy, or I would have noticed.
It wasn't Rudy. He was great. He did it very well.
Yeah. So Dwight goes first, and he struggles and he fails. And I wrote, I love when Billy just stands there insulting them. And one of my favorite insults is Muppet when he calls them a Muppet. Like. So Tyler's up.
Buffoon. There was some buffoons.
There was some buffoon.
Like that.
Tyler has real reservations about this because it's his wife's birthday.
This is such bullshit.
Yeah, he promised her that he wouldn't hurt himself, so he's done.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, we didn't see this in season 4. They're dropping like flies here.
Yeah. See, this is what I was expecting.
Yeah,
this is more people just are like, I'm out. I can't do this. I'm done. And you know what? The other dude, what's the new guy's name again? I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
Remy?
Remy. He is actually being, I don't know, throughout the thing, I felt he was being much nicer.
Maybe
That's
he's being
why.
too nice. Maybe
He's
that's
being
why
a
they're
little
like,
nice to people. Like he's
yeah.
making them like he's getting a little angry, like when he made him do the bear walk, but he's still not yelling as much.
Maybe the producers are like, nope, got to get you out of here.
Didn't you feel the tension was not as ramped up as season 4? So maybe we'll watch it get more ramped up.
Beverly Mitchell does better than anyone else. She almost does it.
It's good.
Which is wild. And then Nastasia Lakine does it. Am I saying her name wrong?
Lukin. I think it's Lukin. Yeah.
I don't know. Nastasia, I'm going to call her.
Yeah.
There's a scuffle now with Dwight and the DS, and he tells the camera, my laid back attitude can be seen as not caring. We get a lot of this. We got, who was it in season 4? It wasn't Jussie Smollett. It was
no,
Nick
you're
Young.
Right. It was. Yep. It was the other basketball player.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's a basketball thing. You see, that is part of the attitude. Like each kind of sport has its own attitude. And the attitude in basketball is like, I'm completely unbothered. And you can't phase me, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's very one-on-one.
The sport in baseball, or the attitude in baseball is like, I'm your dad, here to give you some advice.
Yeah, because it's a hangout sport. Like they hang out a lot in baseball. And in football, the attitude is, I'm going to rip your fucking head off.
Yeah.
That's the football attitude. We're here to like break each other's heads.
Yeah. Ugh.
So that's why I think, football guys tend to just go too hard into things.
And I feel like hockey attitude is like, bruh, we're just here to like have a couple beers. Go out on the ice and do something.
Well, in hockey, it's, I'm going to break your fucking face, but then we're going to sit down and have a beer and be best buddies.
100%.
Like it's all part of the game.
Yep. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So the DS pulled Dwight now into the P tent because he was a great NBA player, is now one of the most disliked.
He is. This is true.
Do you have research on why people don't like him?
I'll give you a little research on Dwight.
Okay.
Great basketball player, no doubt. Fantastic. But he got into fights with everybody. He had contract disputes. He had off the court stuff. And more recently, he was accused of sexual assault by a man who was his friend and lived with him for a little while.
Yikes.
And basically what it came out is that he is bisexual and he has different relationships, and they seem to not always be so calm. He seems to have.
Are they consensual?
Yeah, well, it seemed from his perspective, I guess so.
Okay.
And there's other people who have said yes.
Okay.
So he lives a very colorful life in which he does kind of skirt let's just say, I don't know that he's that open though, because he's not like openly bisexual. He just likes to say like, what happens behind closed doors is my business kind of thing. Yeah. Which leads me to believe that maybe he's not as, it's almost like a Dennis Rodman type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Where he's like, I'm living my life, but he's not as forward about it.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be I should have started, I buried the lead here. I should have said like, he's Dennis Rodman light. That would have been a good way of describing him.
I was real into Dennis Rodman at one time. Like I thought he was cool. I really thought he was cool.
At one time I did also, he was the best rebounder in NBA history. He is amazing. Yeah. And I love that.
Is he problem? Has he been called out first? Has he been Me Too'd? I don't know.
Yes. Dennis
Rodman. I mean, we had the whole North Korea thing.
he's had several. Yeah. Let's just, he's been,
okay. All right.
Similarly, that's why I was saying like, similarly, it's just a mishmash of stuff when it comes to him. Dwight Howard.
So Billy says, when the going gets tough, you put up these quirky, jokey attitudes. And he says, In my field, I've never had an issue with this. I find that hard to believe after what you just told us, Axel.
Yeah, no, that was
and Billy
and
goes,
what he said 2 seconds ago in the interview.
Billy goes, do your teammates and fans say you give 100%? He's like, yeah. And then in one of the greatest moments, well, I just Googled you. And here's an article entitled, Why Do People Hate Dwight Howard? I'm like, wow. Okay. And he says, well, I do smile too much. I have fun too much, but that's just me. You know, I crush everything I do. And Remy's like, here's the great advice. You can go further and give more. Your teammates need to know you can be by their side. Put some pep in your step. Yes. Show us commitment.
No.
Okay.
Not good.
Okay.
No.
So maybe, you know what? Maybe they swapped Q in because maybe Q, I don't know this for a fact, but maybe Q has some kind of therapeutic background that we don't know about.
Well,
Q is always in the P tent.
And he is much better. He cuts, because you know what? Q is very good at cutting through the bullshit.
Yes.
And they're not really doing that here. They're not cutting through the bullshit enough.
No. Like if you're pulling up an article called Why Does Everyone Hate Amy Archer? I'm going to expect to want to talk about that. I might offer some insights.
Exactly.
So he tells the camera he used to talk back, but now he tries to listen and talk less, and he's all into this. And Billy is talking about meeting conflict with fire. And I wrote, oh my God, are they going to light people on fire? I didn't know what was happening. This is the setup for the next. Oh, and I do have one of the DS yell, move your spindly little carcass. And I liked that.
That was good.
Rudy's in his little fighting gear. Oh, this is the Red Man. Is this the thing you could do?
This I could do.
You could put on the Red Man outfit, or you want to be the aggressor?
I could kick the shit out of the Red Man. This is, I think, the one thing that I could run down that hill. If it was that, I think I could do this. And then when they said stop, I could stop. I believe it or not, I am a man of peace.
I believe that.
When I was younger, I got into some scruffles. So I think I could do this. I think I could go down there, beat that guy up without hurting myself, and then stop when they told me to.
I could do it because let's face it, your punches are going to mean more than my punches. My punches are just going to be like bing, 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 like a
I don't know about
hitting that. At you.
I don't know.
But
you never know until you punch.
All I know is, why is Rudy having to do this?
That's what I was going to ask you. If you were upset that they were beating, this is why he needed the glasses, though.
Yes.
This could be the origin story.
Somebody knocked an eye loose or something.
So it made him hotter.
They have to be aggressive and then turn it off the minute they're told not to be.
That's the key. That's the key.
And Mel B tells the camera that she was in an abusive situation that she couldn't get out of. And she hopes that being in this situation will repair some of the damage being done.
Yeah.
Mike Piazza talking to Nastasia now, saying like, you got this, you could do this. And I wrote, oh my God, Dwight is beating the shit out of Rudy. They can't let this go on very long. Poor Rudy.
Yeah, it was a lot.
You know who kicks his ass? Kenya Moore. He goes in there and just kicks his ass.
Well, this is a little foreshadowing for her later. She's tough. Do you know what she got in trouble for?
No clue.
Okay. There was an incident in which there was another woman on Atlanta whose boyfriend had released like some sort of, either her boyfriend or somehow there had been some revenge porn kind of released against her.
Against Kenya?
No, against another person on the show.
Okay.
Kenya found it. Put it on her phone and on camera showed it to everybody and was sending it around to people and was being and was like purposefully going so this kind of shows her attitude, right? Like she was going after this woman and it was from revenge. Awful, right?
Okay.
Awful. And she got fired from the show.
Good. Yeah.
There's a whole thing. There's obviously I'm telling only a very short part of it.
Yeah.
But it was a big Bravo shit storm. Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
So Jamie can barely do this. She's like, do I have to hit him? Bing, bing, bing.
And I can feel that too. Some people just don't have it in them to hit
I could
people.
do it. I mean, we're watching Vikings right now, and I'm like, I don't look away at those fight scenes. I'm like, get him, cut his head off.
Let me tell you,
and I'm a pretty
I could have predicted
person.
this. If I was going into battle, I'd have you at my back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just would be a maniac, especially if you put me in the stance of I have to protect people I care about. I will just.
I could see you with one of those, like, you know, those long things that have like a ball with spikes at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And like a big shield.
They look heavy. I don't think I could lift those. They look heavy.
Oh, but then they have the other ones where that ball is on a chain and you can whip it around. Yeah. We'll go with that one. Yeah.
So Mike Piazza, everybody's dad, has a bunch of rage and can't stop when they tell him to stop. He's working something out. Montel Jordan broke his thumb and he's medically withdrawn.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, I feel like Montel Jordan, we barely knew you.
This is not how we do it.
So Bev gets taken into the P tent now. Beverly Mitchell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she cries immediately. And they ask why she put herself as the weakest. And she says, I thought that's where the team would want to see me. And she admits that she should have been up a spot or two. And they're like, why do you doubt yourself? Now she cries and says, I've never been good enough. And she makes reference to the rest of the cast of Seventh Heaven went on to these illustrious careers. No, they didn't. Only Jessica Biel.
Yeah, I see. I don't know. You said you know about her, right? Like, do you know about her off camera? Like,
no. I just know the show very well.
Okay.
And I know the cast. And nobody has really, I mean, Stephen Collins is well known for being a sex predator. So he's gone on to do something. We had Jessica Biel. We had Barry Watson, who really, I mean, is that a household name? No. Mackenzie Rossman, she played Ruthie, the little girl. We don't really know her. Happy the dog maybe went on to do some stuff. I don't know.
Do an Alpo commercial.
David Gallagher, who played Simon, like he didn't do, like none of these names are ringing a bell with you, right? Catherine Hicks.
But that's why I think I'm trying to figure out what she is actually trying to say here. I don't know if I really get it. Is she trying to say it? I took it as she just compared herself to Jessica Biel. Like she's saying, I was not
be that, right?
A bombshell, so I didn't go far in my career.
But she was also like, her character was great. And I loved her because she was like a little on the nerdy side, but she was like the class president. Do you know what I mean? Like she was like, she had all the scoop all the time. She was fun. Whereas Jessica Biel was kind of the older, hotter sister.
Yeah. I
don't know. I just think like, girl, calm down. It's not like you were on, I don't know. What's a show where a lot of people came out of? I was going to say Party of Five. That's not one.
No, they did. There was a lot that came out of Party of Five. Well, kind of.
Scott Wolf. I don't know if that's a problem.
That's true. Nev Campbell. Where is Nev Campbell?
It's not like she was on help me, Growing Pains, and Leonardo DiCaprio came out of it.
That's true. That's true. Now I'm trying to think of what was some crazy early show that held all these
and Kirk Cameron,
people.
No.
Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks is a good one. So is
that
My So-Called Life.
A ton of famous people.
My So-Called Life is a good
one.
Yep.
Great one. We got it. We finally got it.
We got there. So I'm like, dude, calm down. It's just Jessica Biel, really.
Yeah, I there's more to this that I'm not. That's why I'm saying the P10 is not in full effect here. It is not fully formed.
So she says she doesn't want to try for fear of failure, and they say everyone fails. You have to pick yourself up. You only succeed if you fail a few times. Try not to feel sorry for yourself. And she tells the camera, I need to stop saying I can't and start saying I will. Now they're called back out. They have to realign themselves, and she puts herself up a little bit, and Mooch is at the end. Not much Mooch this episode.
No, good. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Next time on, they drown the contestants in a Jeep.
Happy days.
That's Happy it. Days. We did it. 2 episodes.
Yeah, that was fun. I really like this. I think we see some differences. We're going to get to see the show evolve. But, the main point of trying to uplift and have these people challenge themselves. I like when they start in the beginning, like, you don't have your assistant to carry your bag. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like, I like that. And
Yeah.
and you got to look at someone like Mike Piazza. That dude literally, he has over $100 million. What the
Yeah.
fuck is he doing there?
Is
He
he still
really,
alive?
yeah, he's still alive. He just wants to challenge himself. He really wants to challenge himself.
Oh, wait. I just put Mike Piazza and it was Mike Pizza. Mike Piazza, baseball
Well, that's
catcher. Okay.
also they keep on pronouncing it like Leaning Tower of Pisa. He keeps on saying Mike Pisa.
He was cute. He was good looking.
Yeah, he was a scrapper.
So, oh, he's from Norristown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, there you go.
So he's 57 now. So he was 50, what, 54, 55 at this time?
Yeah, that's man.
Oh, does
Good
he
for
live in
him.
Italy?
Does he
Yes.
really?
Yes. He's
Wow.
enjoying life as a private citizen in Italy.
Good for him.
Wow. He managed the Italian entry in the 2023 WBC, World Baseball Classic.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
really
him.
cool. Good for
Look
him.
at
He
him.
loves the sport.
Oh, he was on the Dodgers.
Oh, he wasn't he on the Yankees though too?
Yeah. And he was on the Mets, right? He was on the Mets. I think that's what
Oh,
he's
okay.
known for.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. Does anyone care? I'm
People
sure
who
people
like
do care.
baseball.
Okay, so he was on the Mets for one,
Oh, he
two, three,
was.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Okay, I'm wrong. Never the
From
Yankees?
98 to 2005. Never the Yankees.
Never the He was a Mets guy. Okay,
So he
I should
was
have
on the
known this.
Dodgers from 1992 to 1998. Then he went to the Marlins for 1 year and then the Mets. That's where he
Okay.
really made his
Okay.
career.
Yeah. I fell
Okay.
out of baseball, but I
Yeah.
watched the World Series recently. They made a lot of changes. It's kind of fun.
Wow. He
Much
hit 100.
faster.
Not that anybody cares, but he had 162 home runs in 1999. That's a lot.
No.
Yes.
In one. You can hit in 160 home runs?
Yes.
No way.
Okay. What under stats would H stand for if it's not home runs?
Hits. Home runs is HR. That's a lot of hits, though.
You're right. It's 40 home runs.
That's a lot.
Sorry,
That's a lot, though. 40 home runs is 100. That's still a lot, though.
The most home runs he hit was in 2001. He hit 87
home runs.
Home runs.
Wow,
that's a lot.
Know. Wow, that is a lot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm so out of touch with baseball, but I did, like I said, I used to watch the World Series. It was kind of they make them pitch fast now, so it's kind of a much bit more fun.
All right, that's been Baseball Corner.
There you go.
All right, guys, thank you so much, Axel. What are you doing over on DVR Network? DVR Podcast Network.
We just did some Stranger Things podcasts. I did one with my son, and then Gina and Andy and I did one, and we're going to continue. Are you a Stranger Things fan?
I'm a Stranger Things fan, but I have not started the new season yet. I'm going to save your podcast for when I watch it. I did want to tell you that I watched The Beast in Me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the whole thing?
Yeah. You didn't tell me that. So the guy who plays the FBI agent was in a show on NBC called Revolution. Does
Revolution,
that sound right?
Yeah.
And he was Monroe.
Yeah.
I'm into him.
Okay.
I'm into him. Yeah.
All right, cool.
And he's even hotter in this because he's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my wife and I actually, when he came, I was like, that's how I remembered him from Revolution. That was one of those post Lost, let's get a bunch of people together in a society.
Yep. The problem was he was the only one who could act in that cast.
Yeah, that was not the best show. Yeah.
But I liked it. Matthew Reese, is that how you say his last name?
Yep,
he was
Matthew
great.
Reese. He's fantastic.
Great. What a fantastic sociopath. And when I saw, was his name Frank in Breaking Bad, the dad? What was his name?
Oh, you mean Mike Ehrmantraut?
Yeah, what was his name in Breaking Bad?
Mike Ehrmantraut.
That was his name, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I was like, ugh. Like, I know this is bad. I know this is bad. It's like sometimes you just see somebody from a show and your whole body remembers, like Jake says. Yeah. No, it was good. It was a really good show. I liked it.
Good. Yeah. And Claire Danes was so awesome in that show. That was you know what was really fun about that show is even when I think about it, it was really so small. It really was just kind of the two of them. They really anchored and they just let them act.
Yeah.
And it had its twists and turns, and it wasn't like the most miraculous plot ever, the most surprising thing. A little bit of it was stuff you've seen before.
Yeah.
But it was the acting in it that really made it. And I also think that the locations, the houses it was just, I don't know, it was just a fun Netflix kind of, it's a good bingey type of show.
And I really liked, and this is such a stupid thing to like, but I loved Brittany Snow.
Yeah, she's great.
And her the ex-wife's art. Like I love that whole storyline.
Yeah.
Because that art was great.
I like the way they incorporated all of it. Yeah, too. Yeah. She's good too, because she usually, who played her wife, she's usually in comedies. She was in Parks and Rec.
Was she in Parks and Rec?
Yeah. She was at one time.
Natalie Morales is her name.
Yeah, she dated
what was she in Parks and Rec?
She was the rival of Leslie for like a couple episodes, I think. Or
okay. Yeah,
I think so. Wasn't it Parks and Rec that she was? Yeah, I think it was Parks and Rec.
Yeah, she was. You're right. God, I love Parks and Rec. That's one of my favorite shows.
Awesome. Me too.
Ron Swanson, fantastic.
Man, don't we need Leslie Knope for president? That's the kind of person that should be leading the world.
When I worked at the university, a couple of my friends used to call me Leslie Knope.
What a compliment.
There was an energy about me, I guess.
I definitely see that. Yeah. That's a great compliment.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it. We'll be back next week with 3 and 4. Thank you, Axel.
Thank you. This was fun.
If you guys didn't hear it, we are doing Traders in January on the free feed. Very excited for that. Yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.